Let's discuss about wireless transmission medium, or in other words I can say unguided transmission mediums, where we have many types of wireless technologies. We have a radio waves, we have microwaves, satellites, Bluetooth, infrared, Wi-Fi. So we all know this thing that we are surrounded by the wireless connections around us. So let's discuss first of all what are radio waves. It uses radio frequency in the range of 3 kHz to 3 GHz. Signals are modulated on high-speed radio wave using wave carrier frequency using amplitude modulation and frequency modulation. I hope you remember, students, that what is amplitude modulation and what is frequency modulation. So how does these waves work? First of all, we'll discuss about these waves are easy to generate and they can travel a long distance and they can penetrate even in the buildings easily. We have a radio systems at our homes or in our cars. So what they do, they catches the radio waves in the atmosphere, and whatsoever data is present on that wave that is played in our radio system. So cordless phones, FM radio, AM radio, door openers, these all are the examples with the help of in which we use radio waves. Radio communications covers a large span of area, but the most important thing about the radio waves is that they are omnipresent. That means they can propagate or travel in all the directions. They can travel in all the directions and they penetrate solid walls. Fine. So transmitter and receiver antenna do not need to be physically aligned. So that means that we do not need to place the receiver and transmitter to be placed at one line of sight. It can be placed anywhere, okay, but it's just that in every direction these radio waves can propagate. Then the second is microwaves. They are used to transmit data without the use of cable. Obviously it is a wireless connection, so but it is a single line of sight transmission. In this, two directional parabolic antennas are mounted on towers, buildings or hills, or to send and receive the signals through air. So they always travel in one direction, whereas radio waves can travel in every direction. And one more important thing about the radio waves is that radio waves can also work in the hilly areas, whereas the microwaves cannot work. Advantages of the microwave: they permits the data transmission rates of about 16 gigabits per second, and they are affected by weather conditions such as rain, thunderstorm, etc. It is an unsecured communication. Fine. Then we have infrared waves. A very good example of the infrared waves is the remote system. The remote we have at our house of TV, of the AC. The waves which come out from that device is known as infrared. It helps us to communicate within the shorter range of 300 gigahertz to 400 terahertz, approx 5 meters till 5 meters we can send the signal. It is widely used in household electric products and it is a line of sight. That means we have to place the remote in the line with the device. For this, no government license is required. But if you try to switch on your TV sitting in the another room, then it won't work. So that means performance drops over longer distance. It is a single line sight, so that at a time two devices can connect. Then this is also one of the very known technology, which is known as a Bluetooth. It is used in the range of 10 meters and it uses 2.4 gigahertz unlicensed band. Data transfer is low in this case, but it do not require a single line of sight between communicating device. Okay, we do not need to place in one direction that particular device. It can be placed anywhere. So Wi-Fi is also another kind of a Bluetooth, but the area the Wi-Fi covers is more as compared to the Bluetooth. And the last we have a satellite link. Satellite communication use microwave, which is about 1.5 gigahertz to 20 gigahertz as media. Services like DTH, VSAT, GPS satellite phone, etc. are offered by satellite. Satellites work like a transceivers antenna in the space, which receives and regenerates and redirects the signal. So what are the advantages of a satellite? It offers the secure and covers large geographical area. There is no line of sight restrictions such as normal mountains, tall buildings, towers, etc. So this is all about the wireless technology or unguided transmission media. I hope now things are clear to you and you can solve the questions, application based question based upon these kind of